NFC.
Yep.
So you're starting to see the national media go, holy crap, this Green Bay team seems legit. I'm telling you, man, it's all coming together real nice. And I think a big part of that is going to be what Matthew Golden does this year. I don't know if you guys seen this from earlier today, but he's having him a camp, boys. I'm just telling you right now. And we're going to hit all the day 6 recaps and all that good stuff for you guys and gals. But I just wanted to start with this. Did you guys see this clip of the 60-yard bomb to Matthew Golden? Let's play it here once. And shout out to who was it? I'm trying to think of who tweeted this video. I think it might have gotten it off of Instagram or something. But Packer Sleeper, I think is what it is. Sleepers, Packer Sleepers. Go give them a follow over on Twitter. Great new follow for sure. But here we go. This is Jordan Love throwing to Matthew Golden. I believe it's Carrington Valentine in coverage. Really good coverage. Watch Matthew Golden on this play. One more time here. We'll play it one more time. Again, watch him. The way he attacks the football in the air. Come back to it. Whoop. The one thing you're getting with Matthew Golden, I think many people are overlooking, is his ability, Emilio, to attack the football. When we broke down his college tape, man, it was all over him attacking the football. He's very, very good possession receiver in terms of, contested catches, really.
Right. Strong hands, goes out, snaps it down, pulls it in. He was talking about I think it was that route where he had his double move. I think he had worked on it earlier in the week, and when he went back to it, he said he did a little something different when he got to, I think, to the top of his stem there, sold it a little bit better, and then was able to break it out. And, Jordan put a good ball on him. But I just love the way Jordan was talking about him in his presser and the way, Matthew Golden's kind of carrying himself and the way he's working through the offense right now, learning, being able to talk to Jordan, all that. And I love that Jordan just calls him MG. Like, all right, that's money. We're going to keep that nickname.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah. And so just to kind of go through, let's do a quick recap up to this point of what Matthew Golden's training camps look like, right? Overall impression in camp through the first 6 practices of the 2025 Packers training camp. Golden has turned heads with his performance, earning praise for his speed, route running, and quick adaptation. Described as a speeding bullet, he's shown elite athleticism and is building strong chemistry with quarterback Jordan Love. Coaches and teammates view him as a smart, mature rookie who's adjusted well with potential for an immediate role despite initial conservative expectations. You guys know we've talked about this in the past. It's going to take a little bit of time to pick up this offense and get implemented into the offense. But he's grabbing it and running with it right off the bat from day one. So in day one of training camp, Golden looked sharp with the outset, displaying his wheels and making catches during team drills. He expressed feeling comfortable right away, crediting the welcoming environment and fan support. Post-practice, he noted, quote, "I feel like I definitely landed where I need to be." Day 4 highlights, Golden impressed with multiple receptions, including a touchdown pass from backup quarterback Malik Willis in tight coverage. He took reps with Jordan Love and demonstrated his ability to find open zones, such as on return route that drifted upfield for a big gain. Observers noted his smoothness and potential as a future wide receiver 1. Jacob, we talked about this, man. The receiver that he reminds me of is Greg Jennings. He reminds me of a quicker, faster version of Greg Jennings. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, Deadfish is mimicking that right there. Greg Jennings, maybe Sterling Sharp. I really, really, really love that about him. I watched an interview from him today about him, like Amelia was talking about, how he ran this route a little bit earlier in the week and didn't have necessarily the type of success he wanted. And just the fact that he's a rookie and he's able to diagnose what he did wrong, and then immediately next time he gets that opportunity. I think what he said, Emilio, didn't he say something like he used his eyes in a different way, trying to look off the cornerback to kind of make him break differently on the ball, and that he utilized that to his benefit. Right. Absolutely. And that's the type of thing, though, like I'm saying, is that's years beyond where a guy like him should be at this point, in my opinion. He's learning the right way. He also went on to reiterate how much that relationship with Jordan Love, he's like, it's right where it needs to be. And I would argue it's probably, I think that's more progressed than honestly we would think at this point. And, what you guys said earlier, I think is a great point. He's got those late hands. Who does that remind you of? Devontae. You know what I'm saying? Where he can turn around, pluck that ball, and the strong grip, the strong hands that he's got there, able to just kind of snag those balls out of the sky right there in front of defenders. And like you said, CV had some pretty good coverage. I think they said that they went 1v1 against each other 3 times today, and Golden won 2 of the 3. So
nice. Let's go, dude. That was arguably your best cornerback on the team last year, too. Day 6, which was today, standout plays. This is with Golden's breakout day, shining in pads for the second consecutive practice. Connected with Love on a 60-yard bomb for a touchdown during 11-on-11s, beating 2 defenders and leaving the field buzzing. Earlier, he flashed in drills, continuing a streak of impressive catches. However, he had his first drop in camp on a high throw from Love during 3rd and 7, leading to an interception by Nate Hobbs. His only notable miscue so far. Obviously, that was yesterday when that tip pass happened for the interception. Speed and route running. Golden's elite speed has been on full display, earning him the nickname from camp observations. He's excelled in deep ball chemistry with Love, making plays like snatching ankles on routes and finding soft spots in zones. His recovery burst and mirroring ability downfield has been highlighted, though some note minor stiffness in his lower body from pre-draft scouting. So you're seeing some of those questions being answered here, Tim. And again, how many times do we hear people talk about, well, I watched the college tape and he just doesn't look that fast to me. He doesn't look like a 4.2 40 to me. We've seen him out there scorching guys and having to wait on passes. And again, you've seen it on the college tape as well. Obviously with the RAS card, the only thing that was really poor that he did test out on was undersized, right? At 5 foot, whatever it was, 5'11", 191 pounds, and 4.29 40 speed. Beautiful thing is a 2.49 20-yard split and 9.90 10-yard split, which shows you the twitch off the line. Tim, you've been right there, boots on the ground, man. What's Golden look like in person?
I'll tell you what, I watched some of those matchups with him and CV, and when you see him walk away from the play, they look like 2 carbon copies. Like their body types are very similar, similar stature, similar weight. To see those guys challenge each other is something incredible, especially to be that close. And to CV's credit, I even saw a route later on in practice where I believe it was Rome basically cooked him right off the break, and he was able to recover and make a nice play. But Matthew Golden, I don't know who was saying that they see lower body stiffness. I don't know what the hell that is.
Well,
I didn't see that.
It said in the scouting aspect leading up.
The anonymous scouts that talk about he looks stiff. Yeah, I didn't see that. To me, he looks like a guy that's been playing in the NFL for more than 2 or 3 years. He doesn't look like a rookie, and I'm sure there's things in his game they got to iron out, especially like the X's and O's and grasping, some of the cans and some of the nuance to the offense that Matt's trying to run. But at the end of the day, dude, Matthew Golden's the real deal. I know it's early, but I mean, I've seen enough at this point. I mean, I don't know about how you guys feel, but he certainly looks like the real deal.
No, he does to me too, man. Again, we've seen this before. Players will come out in training camp and they look great, and then they go on to have average careers, right? We've seen it over and over and over again. But I have personally never seen specifically a Green Bay training camp where, to be honest, you're talking about a first-round receiver. You're talking about a receiver that your scouting department actually had a first-round grade on, which is the first time it's happened in forever. And to see him come out and just kind of live up to expectations, I was trying to curb the enthusiasm because you expect a rookie to have some hiccups. It don't seem like he's going to have much hiccups. So it goes on to say, actually, there was somebody that tweeted or posted something in here. You had it up just a second ago. It's gone now. Never mind. Quotes from there it is. Yeah, thank you for that, Jacob. Demetrius Melvin said, I believe that Steve Smith said that Golden was the top receiver of this draft. Steve Smith Jr. or Senior now did say that. He said he was his top receiver. And again, the thing that caught our attention with Matthew Golden, and it's like I remember us going around the horn on draft night going, all right, who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? I was like, I think it's Matthew Golden, because 2 of the most accurate predictors of the draft that's who their pick was Matthew Golden. And then when you look at what he did at Texas as the moving Z, it just fits what Matt LaFleur wants in his wide receivers. For sure. William Herman here says, what if Golden is good right away, plus Reed, Wicks, and Kraft all make third-year jumps? This offense could be crazy good. I've seen people complimenting Savion Williams, too, at the limited time he's on the field, but it sounds like he's looking like the real deal as well. So it goes on to say, quotes from Golden on his mindset, if the ball is anywhere close to me, my mindset is to go get it. He appreciated fan support, saying it means a lot. and emphasized leaving camp intensity on the field. Golden also plans to connect with teammates off the field to build relationships. Quotes from teammates and coaches. Jordan Love praised Golden's impressive start and chemistry building. GM Brian Gutekunst called him, quote, really smart and well-adjusted. Head coach Matt LaFleur highlighted the competitive nature, but noted the need for smart practice to avoid injuries. So, really, really excited to see what Matthew Golden can do. Let's go around the horn one more time. Quick little snippet here. If you want to start there, Emilio, anything else on Matthew Golden before we move on?
No, I'm excited to see him out there. He's a dog. He's working hard, and like you said, he doesn't really approach it as a rookie. Obviously, he is, but let's learn as fast as we can. Let's grow as fast as we can, as long as we're getting better. And they were talking. Him and Sorrell were saying, they're ready for this kind of family night coming up, which is exciting. They're used to playing in that big crowd. I think that's going to help. But just the transition time is impressive.
Anything else, Jacob?
No, I really do think that Matthew Golden, I'll be 100% honest, guys. When we drafted him, I thought that he would be kind of a project. I thought he may take a year or two, almost have like a redshirt year because of how deep we were at the wide receiver room. I'm sincerely starting to believe that he could be an actual wide receiver one for us. And I know that's kind of a blasphemous thing to say, but I really am seeing it. And the way
closest thing we have is on the pup list right now. So it makes perfect sense, right?
Right. And, we talked about it many times, many years, many seasons where Matt LaFleur maybe has given us some coach speak. For whatever reason, I just don't feel like it's that he's BSing us when he's in those interviews and he really answers the question that could Matt Golden be this, could be that. I really do think that they see the same thing that maybe we're seeing. And who knows, boys, we could look up and maybe halfway through this year and Matthew Golden could be an absolute star in this league.
Yeah. Anything else, Tim? You good, bub?
No, the golden child's the real deal. That's all. I'll just leave it there.